Okay, we've arrived at the Rhus Ridge. That's going to connect us to Black Mountain Summit. Yesterday I was here and there was no parking because there's limited parking. And you can already see how small it is and how fast it gets filled up. We already have this Tesla taking one of the last few spaces, and then there's another car. And here you'll find a map of the open space preservation. And so here's a marker. And it's saying straight, we're 1 mile away from Black Mountain Trail. That's where we're gonna, that's where we're going. We're trying to connect to Black Mountain Trail over to Black Mountain Summit. We're on the Rhus Ridge, and this is the second vista or view that we get. And it's pretty good. Look, see Mound View, Moffett Field, Google, NASA Ames. You can see the bay. Across the bay, you can see cities. You can see San Francisco, but it's really hazy. We're gonna zoom in. It's a hazy morning, but I can barely see it. San Francisco. I'll zoom in all the way. So there it is. There's San Francisco, if you can barely see it. So there's that. I'm sweating already. I'm wearing my new hiking pants that I bought at REI for $109, taxes included. And this is a nice view where you can come up and look at the town of Los Altos Hills, along with the surrounding towns like Mountain View, Palo Alto, and I can see Stanford. I can see the Hoover Tower, and San Francisco, downtown San Francisco. The skyline can be seen, but today is not the clearest day, but we can still see it. At least I can see it, but it's just kind of blurred out. And we're going to continue going up. This is the Rhus Ridge. I'm already sweating. Not wearing my hat today, and I'm sweating. You can see the background there at the Rhus Ridge. We're going to continue. Our mission is to make it a Black Mountain Summit today. Here we go. So it's about 1 mile uphill hike, and then you come across this intersection. So over there is the Rhus Ridge, and this is where there's a marker, the Wildland Fire Resiliency Project in progress, June 2025 through September 2025. And Black Mountain Trail is 4 miles going to Rancho. Wait, it doesn't tell you, but I guess it's 4 miles. Rancho San Antonio is 4 miles away, I guess. The historic windmill site is that way, and there's some deer over there. The old familiar black-tailed deer right there, wagging its tail. Hey, mama. Yep. And then, so we're gonna go on Black Mountain Trail. Here we go. Make a right. You get to see the black-tailed does if you're into deer. I like deer, but I see them every day, so it's not the same. I want to see some bobcats. I want to see some mountain lions if possible, if at all possible. And I would like it to be a friendly confrontation, not one where one attacks one another. Anyway, there's plenty of deer here, so this would be a good place for mountain lions. But they come out. They are elusive and they like to hide in the brush. So you would have to go off trail and do some bushwhacking to get a better chance of tracing them. But for now, we're just gonna continue on Black Mountain Summit. And here we go. Well, we're going to Black Mountain Summit. We're on the Black Mountain Trail, which I forgot how long it is, but shouldn't be that long. We already went uphill for a mile, so I think now it might get a little bit more intense at some parts, but I'm prepared for it. I've been hiking now for months, so I have a general idea of how it feels. I've gone up and down the skyline more than once in the same day, so I built up endurance. Anyway, it's a good workout though. I'm wearing pants and a long sleeve, so I'm sweating, but it's fine. Okay, we're on the Black Mountain Trail. Now you can see the Santa Cruz Mountains, the open space, you know. We're in the Santa Cruz Mountains, Rancho, between Rancho San Antonio open space and Montebello. Deep in the Santa Cruz Mountains, hoping to see a wildcat today, but if not, it's fine. Just being over here feels good. It's a warm day, and this is the way it looks from Black Mountain Trail. You see a lot of coast, live oaks, and bay laurels and stuff like that. And I think we have cats over here because look, unless somebody brought their dog, it might be dog poop. I don't think it's scat, but there's a possibility it could be bobcat scat. But anyway, we're gonna continue. Okay, we're still on Black Mountain Trail, and then this is what you're gonna come across, another marker. And if you go that way, you're gonna go to Hidden Villa, back to Moody Road. And that way is where we came from, the windmill pasture. And then we're going this way, which is to Montebello Road. So we're 3 miles away. Here we go. So this is the small geckos that we have here. They're all over the trail. You'll see them. You see? You can pick them up if you're careful enough. But yeah, we have these lizards here, or geckos as I call them, all over the trail. So from this part of Black Mountain Trail, you can actually observe downtown San Jose. It's right there. It's not the clearest day, but now you can see the East Bay Mountains over there. Here we go. So here we are, going up to Black Mountain Summit, and there's a sun up there, and over there is downtown San Jose. So over there is the hustle and bustle of a city. We're far away from the hustle and bustle of a city, but yet so close. Right over there. Hustle and bustle over here. Nice and quiet with Mother Nature. Back on the trail. So here we have overgrown poison oak that's trying to reach the trail. This is the poison oak that's common here in California, especially in areas where, you know, forested areas, stuff like that, open spaces. So just be careful. That's why I'm wearing pants, long pants now, because I'm doing these hikes more frequently and I don't want to get touched by it. Okay, we've reached a part of the trail where it's there's a lot of fern, beautiful fern growing around, all around. There's fern, and I think these are bay laurels. And it's just a shady area here. And over there is a city, you know, the East Bay Mountains and the cities, the Bay Area. But over here, we're in a nice, shady, open space. Yay. We're gonna take a water break here. So this is Mountain View from Black Mountain Trail. And over here, we're with Mother Nature. And it's shady and quiet. But if you go over there to Google and NASA Ames research, there's gonna be a lot of hustle and bustle. And there's one of the bridges, I believe. Might be Dumbarton Bridge. Can't really tell from here. Nice, ain't it? Yay. We finally reached one of these derricks. These derricks are absurd from the road. We're finally next to one. And we're on Black Mountain Trail, going to Black Mountain Summit. We're almost there, I believe. All right, we're 1 mile away. 1 mile away. Here we go. We're still going uphill. We've made it to the summit. We're at Black Mountain Summit. So there's that sign. And we're gonna see Black Mountain Summit. This is supposed to be one of the highest elevations in the Santa Cruz Mountains. I think it might be the second highest elevation, where at least the public can visit. We're gonna drink some water. We're really thirsty. If you come to this hike, I recommend bringing water and snacks. Bring plenty of water, especially during the summer, because you will sweat and you will dehydrate if you don't drink water. You won't dehydrate. So we're 0.1 miles away from Black Mountain Summit. Here we go. We're gonna take a peek to the south. There's a quick peek. And over here is Black Mountain Summit. And you see this station here with all these antennas. All right, well, we finally made it to Black Mountain Summit after a few hours of hiking on the Rhus Ridge and Black Mountain trails. This is it. This is what you'll see at Black Mountain Summit. This is our second or third time here, but first time using the Rhus Ridge to the Black Mountain Trail. You'll see this beautiful, you can see my silhouette. Try to move out of the way. You'll see these beautiful black, or these rocks over here. Black Mountain Summit. There it is. Black Mountain Summit. We're looking towards the coast, west. That's where you'll find saw some birds. I don't know if it's oh look, some birds. I don't know if it's vultures or hawks. So it's kind of windy up here, which I appreciate. Oh, this wind gust feels good after hiking uphill for a few hours. And there's towards the north, looking north. Here we are. This is it. So this is the view from Black Mountain Summit in the Santa Cruz Mountains. And you can feel the wind up here, which I appreciate. Let's go see what's over there. Sometimes you see black-tailed deer up here. Look what's there. I don't know what that is. Is it an animal or is it something else? I think it's something else. So we're at the summit of Black Mountain Summit, and I'm just kind of cooling down now because I was sweating because it's like 2 hours of going uphill, but I'm gonna go back down now that I've cooled down somewhat.